Alright, so update on the truck. I apologize about my last video. I know it was dark and you guys couldn't really see anything, and I was kind of half asleep at the time, so it wasn't really a good video. But I just want to give you guys a quick update. I have been working on it quite a bit. I went ahead and wired up the new starter. I just ran new 2-gauge cable all the way to it. Ran my solenoid wire to the starter, to the factory 3.0 power harness. I actually went to go try to crank it over just to see what would happen, and come to find out it's not going to crank over without the trans harness or anything plugged up. I didn't realize it until I talked to the guy who used to own this truck before me. He just kind of slapped a bunch of stuff together. Well, apparently he put a 470W trans out of a 95 V6 Mustang in it, which makes a lot of sense now, because I was wondering why the harness and stuff looked a little different. Well, that pretty much kept me from starting the truck, because it thinks it's in drive or whatever, you know, whatever it thinks the transmission's in without it being plugged up, so it wouldn't even attempt to crank over. But everything else does work on the truck. I went and tested the lights and all that stuff. Everything works, which is freaking awesome. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. So I'm gonna get this transmission I have sitting in my storage building. It's out of a 97 Explorer, which I know that will work. So I'm gonna get it today, and hopefully this weekend I could just pull this thing to the shop and put it up on a lift and swap the transmissions out really quick and have it all plugged up. And then I should, if everything goes to plan, I should be able to at least crank it over and see if it fires up. So that is where I'm at right now. Other thing, don't use a V6 Mustang transmission, because the splines on the output shaft on the transmission, they do mate up with the Explorer yoke that I put on the drive shaft, but the little sleeve that's in there to keep the drive shaft and yoke and stuff from wobbling around, it's slightly smaller on the V6 Mustang tranny. The little sleeve that's in the output shaft, or the tail shaft on the transmission, it is slightly smaller, so the drive shaft doesn't go all the way in like it should. So between that and having to mess with the wiring and stuff on the transmission, it's not even really worth doing. The shift linkage is all different. So I was like, I'm not going to even try to modify it to make it work. I'm just going to go get my Explorer transmission I have that I was going to use for the black truck, sticking in this one, and then I'm just going to do a 5-speed conversion in the black truck. So that's where I'm at. But so far so good. There's a couple little things I got to button up on it, which isn't really a big deal. I got to put my heater hoses on, which I have those already. I have to rewire my temperature sender, because it looks like some rats got in here before I got it, which that's not really a big deal, because I can wire that up in no time. I did fix a couple grounds that were on the truck that were just like cut, so that's one thing I did fix too. I still have to do my power steering line, which that's not really a big deal. It's just a matter of time and doing it. I gotta bring it to the shop, and that way I can splice it together and make the custom power steering line, so I don't have to swap the rack out. But other than that, it's getting really dang close. I'm getting excited. I just want to hear this thing run. I would love to be able to drive it and get it tagged and use it as a daily or something. I can finally get started on the black truck again. So getting really excited, guys. So if you could, like, subscribe, comment. Let me know if I need to do anything different in my videos, because any advice is appreciated. Another thing I did too on the truck is I added these bullet wheels on here from Mustang. I got them like dirt cheap, so they look pretty good. I'm gonna lower the truck, which for you guys that do have a torsion style suspension on your truck, It is super easy to lower these, and it's dirt cheap. All you need to do is get a flip kit bracket for the axle here, and you can reuse your stock U-bolts and all that stuff, and it basically just flips your axle on top of the leaf springs, and it give you about 5 inches of drop. And for the torsion bar stuff, all you have to do, which I haven't done it personally yet, so I will let you guys know how that works, but those keys that are back there, you should be able to flip them, and you grind a little flat spot for the bolt to sit, and it should give you about 3, maybe 4 inches max lowered up in the front. So you can slam these things for like almost nothing. I think the most expensive kit I've seen that actually comes with torsion keys and the flip kit bracket was only like 80 or 90 bucks, and that's with brand new stuff. So that is awesome. But yeah, that's about it. I'll keep you guys updated, and I'll let you know when I get that transmission in, and hopefully I'll have her fired up. Like I said, please like, subscribe, comment, give me any advice for anything I should do on my videos, or if you need help with anything, I'll try to make a video for it. So I appreciate it, guys. Thanks for watching.